Hello everyone, this is Tana. Thank you for coming and watching my channel. This is for all of you Scorpios or cross watchers of a Scorpio. And today I am to help with my third eye chakra. I am using a third eye chakra candle that I got from Lotus and Yoga up on 25th. And it's a really great way to work with your third eye or any chakras if you get chakra candles. And I'm using bear root to cleanse the energy before we start. So I always like to take some deep breaths, just kind of clear the energy. So let's do that. So if you want to take some deep breaths with me, kind of let the stress of the day go. Taking a deep breath and let it go. I have allergies, so I sound like I'm all stuffy. All right, just one more time. Really breathe it in, hold, let it out. Okay, and I always like to kind of clear the cards. All right, so Scorpios, I'm very excited to see what we get. So for your first card, it's an awesome one. It's Prosperity Begins. And what's really awesome, I love this card. It's so cute. It shows you planted a seed, that you and someone else put love into it, or it's just you hugging this tree, however it looks for you if you're single, and that your tree is starting to get so much fruit. So that's an awesome way to start for the week. Ooh, then we get Disruption. So when I see this card for somebody, it usually means that you're blocking yourself. Think about it. Like if you've blocked your chakras like this, then you're not having energy flow. You're not being able to manifest things. You're not being able to find joy in things. So you are definitely in kind of a funk. For those that this resonates with. Or if you're a Scorpio cross watcher and you're like, damn, they have been in the worst mood for like 2 months, I could kill them. This is why. So, but especially look at the body language. They got their arms folded, their legs are tight together, they're like not budging. So let's see what the next card is and see what ooh, look at this. Love Begins. So this is really interesting. Just with these 3 cards, think about it. So here, like I said, it could be a relationship if you're in one or you're starting one and you planted a seed about like maybe, hey, maybe let's hang out. You've gone on a couple of dates, but then they are getting really stuck. They're like, and you know what is really awful is Archangel Michael is telling me, if this is making sense to you and this is resonating with you and it's your story or your person you're cross-watching, that it is because of other relationships, not because of you, that they are putting themselves, or if this is you yourself, and I think that for most of you it's the other person, that it's because of the way that other people have treated you in the past, that you're so scared to let go and start opening up your heart and start opening up those chakras and letting a person in. But they are saying that love can begin if you can get out of your own way. Like this is the 10 of Cups in tarot. So this is a really awesome, finding love under the rainbow and everything just flowing beautifully and doing it together. You can't get much better than that. So interesting. And look, you get victory and success. If you can get out of your way, and I totally get it. All of us have been hurt at some point, right? So all of us have. I always say, when people ask what is the greatest pain you've ever been through, I always say a broken heart. And it kicked my ass really bad. And it took me years and years and years and years to find myself again. And then it was still really hard for me to trust the next couple of men that I let in my life. And so they're definitely saying if you can get out of your head and open your heart, and even if it doesn't work out, That's not the point. The point is that you are successful and you can scream and shout a victory because you opened up even when you had no reason to. You had no reason to trust someone again, and yet you were allowing yourself to. And that's a beautiful thing, and that means that you are healing, and that only can mean that you're going to help everyone that you come in contact with. So I'm super excited. Oh, and look. So you get victory and success, and you get triumphant success. So here you are, almost like you're the King of Swords, and you're like cutting through the bullshit, cutting through the dark times to let the light shine in. So wow, this is just like, some stories you don't get it until you get through all the cards, but this one's like so specific. Oh, see? But they're saying that you are doing this thing where you jump in and you're in it and then you're out. And then you're in it and then you're out. So they're definitely saying don't do that. Because when we go into isolation, and it's not a bad thing to say, hey, you know what? I am really interested in you. You know, I can see us being able to have a relationship and be important in each other's world, but I'm not 100% there. In the love languages, the sixth one is space and distance. So, but you got to stay away from these. And if they are doing this to you, it's not because of what you've done to them, hopefully. It's probably because of what someone else has. So if they kind of back off, I put them in the backwards place. If they back off a little bit, don't feel bad. Oh, that is so weird. I never do this. I made a mistake. I wasn't supposed to go to isolation yet. I was supposed to go to this one next. So we're going to back up here. So you have triumphant success because you're cutting through the bullshit. And look. Positive movement forward. So, and then isolation comes right after it. So do not let yourself get this way. Let that ice melt around your heart. Because you can move forward positively. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, and look, possibilities. So yeah, this is a love relationship for sure. It's not telling me if it's twin flame or not. But it's definitely, I can tell that there's someone that's invested and ready to fight for this relationship to be successful. So and Scorpios can be difficult. Like I know quite a few Scorpios and they don't trust easily. Like you have to really earn your trust with Scorpios, and not that that's a bad thing, but it's because, like here, I'm a Sagittarius, so I immediately love you. When I meet you, I'm like, hello, let's hug, let's be besties. I love you, you're my family, until you give me a reason not to, where Scorpios are more like, oh, you want to be my friend? Why do you want to be my friend? And let me think if I think you deserve to be my friend. And they're just a little bit more cautious, where I throw caution to the wind and get my ass kicked. Right? So if you are a Scorpio or Scorpio cross watcher, I hope that this helps for this week. And I hope that explains to you that if they are backing up and kind of being like bah humbug, that it's probably not because of you. It's probably because of something that's happened before. But what my hope is that it does show that they've planted a seed. So in their heart, somewhere deep, they are wanting love to come through and fruition. So I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you next week. Love ya.